Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our broadcast. Tonight's game, the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers hosting the Harrisburg Tigers. And we're looking forward to a good game. We had a couple of really tight matches. The freshmen won their game. The Sioux Falls Christian Chargers won their game in 3 sets, or 2-1, I should say. They had to go to 3 sets. The JV did as well, and the Chargers winning that one as well. So we're a little bit late getting going here with about 4.5 minutes to go. The Chargers and the Tigers meeting for the first time this season, and it should be a good one. The Tigers come in with a record of 14-3, and the Chargers with a record of 23-4. So 2 very good teams with a lot of history of some good battles. So we look forward to a great game tonight. You're hearing the pep band right now under the direction of Mr. Michael Grunenboom, doing an awesome job with the Sioux Falls Christian pep band. And if you're wondering, you can't see the fans right now, it's blackout on the student section side for the Chargers. A good student section showing up here tonight. And on the student section for the Tigers, I see some red, some white, and some blue, some flannel. Not exactly sure if they have a theme, but some good student sections on hand tonight. Good home crowd, and should be a great game. So thanks for joining us. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes after the opening lineups, Star Spangled Banner, and so forth. And then we'll be back for the start of live action. Thanks for being with us tonight, and enjoy the game. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sioux Falls Christian High School and tonight's volleyball game between the Harrisburg Tigers and your Sioux Falls Christian Chargers. At this time, we ask that everyone please stand and remove your cap as Taylor Bile offers a word of prayer before tonight's game.
Okay, let's pray. Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you that you gave us all the ability to come here and play volleyball. Please be with every player and help us to stay safe during this game. And please be with every spectator, player, coach, and ref, and provide us a safe travel home after the game tonight. Please be with us to play to your glory today. Amen.
And now, with everyone standing, we ask that you please face the flag as we honor America with our national anthem, being played tonight by the Sioux Falls Christian Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Michael Grunenboom. A reminder to all in attendance that the proper respect is to stand at attention with your right hand over your heart. All veterans and out-of-uniform military personnel may salute the flag. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, October 17th through the 22nd is the South Dakota High School Activities Association Fall Official Appreciation Week. Each year, these officials attend clinics, region meetings. They complete rural meetings and take tests in preparation for the sports season. And during the season, these dedicated men and women take their time away from their personal schedules and families to provide opportunities for the thousands of student athletes that participate in South Dakota High School activities. We thank you for your dedication to the sports you officiate. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not already standing, please stand and show your appreciation by giving a round of applause for these outstanding officials. And now for the starting lineup, search for your Harrisburg Tigers. A 5'11 freshman, number 5, Gabrielle Zachariasen. A 5'9 sophomore, number 9, Carolyn Leach. A 5'7 senior, number 10, Sierra Stiff. A 5'10 senior, number 11, Kaylee Iverson. And a 5'10 sophomore, number 12, Kaylin Snoozy. A 6'1 senior, number 14, Marissa Samuels. And in the barrel tonight for the Tigers, a 5'7 sophomore, number 22, Maggie Meister. Harrisburg is coached by Renette Postine and assisted by Katie Dolores and Chelsea Murphy. And now, starting for your Sioux Falls Christian Chargers, a 5'10 senior, number 3, Peyton Popova. A 5'9 sophomore, number 4, Addison Barber. A 5'2 junior, number 5, Maggie Cooper. A 5'10 junior, number 8, Sydney Ostra. A 6'2 junior, number 9, Taylor Bile. And a 6' senior, number 10, Ellie Lynn. And the Royals tonight for the Chargers, a 5'3 junior, number 18, Aladdin Maddox. We also want to wish a happy birthday to manager Morgan Grimm. Sioux Falls Christian is coached by Darcy Wassenaar and assisted by Will Zobel and Ricky Romer. The athletic director for the Chargers is Josh Lawson. tonight's game are Kelly Angelon and Melinda Miller. They are assisted by line judges Lacey Lynn and Eileen Prince. These officials are hired by Sioux Falls Christian with the use of agreement of all schools participating in this event. Please allow good sportsmanship. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play volleyball. All right, we're getting ready to go here. Thanks for joining us. Just had the lineups. And the teams have taken the floor. They're ready to go here tonight. And again, if you've just joined us, we're getting going just a little bit late tonight because we had a couple of great matches, and the freshmen and the JV teams both went to 3 matches tonight. The Chargers winning both of them. But the Chargers will have the serve here to start. And we're going to get this one underway here with Lavin Maddox serving that one over. The set to the outside for the Tigers, right through the double block, dug out nicely, pushed over. Tigers back set this time. That one almost hits the floor. Nice job defensively there for the Chargers to start off here as the Tigers are coming out swinging. Nice swing that time by Popema, the senior. Really good rally to start this opening match. That one's pounded by the senior Ellie Lems, getting that first kill there for the Chargers and the first point. Man, if every point goes like that tonight, it's going to be a long night. Lavin Maddox now with her second serve right down the line. That one passed into the net, and setter couldn't quite dig that one out. So the Chargers with an early 2-0 lead. Nice crowd on hand tonight. Good enthusiasm, and the student section's on their feet. Both student sections are on their feet. A back set this time. That one goes across court, and the lines judge calls that one out. It wasn't out by far. Good swing. And I'm going to have a little difficulty with names because every one of the Tigers has long hair that's covering up their numbers, so forgive me if I don't get a name right away. That one's going to be hit right in the corner. A little bit long. That was number 10, Sierra Stiff, the senior. Lines judge having to hop out of the way there. So Lavin Maddox with a nice little start to her service game here. 4 serves in a row, and Chargers are up 4-0. That's going to go off the block of Lems, though, and down for the point. Chargers leading 4-1. The Tigers now rotating back, and it looks like the senior Stiff is going to serve. Stiff middle hitter. Good serve. Barber setting the middle. Lem's going to just push it into territory right there. Nice job. You're going to see Lems choose instead of the big swing. Good choice that time. Catching the Tigers off guard, and now Barber will serve. And her serve is going to go off of number 12, Kaylin Snoozy. And the Tigers are going to take a quick timeout as we've just started this one, but the Chargers lead by 5 early here. And it looks like Coach Costain wants to take a quick timeout and talk things over with her Tigers. Got a great game here tonight. Again, thanks for joining us. And had some really exciting sports events going on across the board, as I'm sure Harrisburg has. But the Chargers winning the state boys soccer tournament last Saturday against St. Thomas More, beating them 2-0. And the Chargers having an undefeated season. They did have a couple of ties in there, but congratulations to the boys soccer team. There's some other things we'll catch you up on here in just a minute, but we're back now with Barber ready to serve. Chargers leading by 5. Back set again this time. The outside hitter. She's blocked. Kept it alive, but that one's pushed into the net. The outside hitter, Samuels, the senior. Harrisburg starting a couple of, or one freshman, I think a couple sophomores, and then some seniors. So some young gals on the team, and that one's going to be 2 hits. So Barber on a string here of serves. Doing a nice job. That one goes right to the middle. Set to the middle hitter, a double block, kept alive. We'll see if they can dig this one out. Looks like they're going to be able to pass that over. Lavin Maddox now to Barber. She's going to go outside to Popema. Cross court, that's going to be a little bit long. So a little too much on that one. Back to serve is going to be Samuels, number 14, the senior. Her first serve is cross court and off of Lavin Maddox. It's an ace for Samuels. That was a nice serve. I think if I were calling it as a catcher, I think that would have been a curveball. Looked like it had a little curve on it. Maybe a slider, I'm not sure. Maddox gets that one, though. Barber sets the middle this time. Nice hit by Allie Lems. Take another look at that one right here. This is what you think you're going to get every time Lems goes up, but she can tip it as well as she can hit it. Senior's second kill right there. And that hit goes a little bit long. That was off of, I'm not sure if that was Leach or I couldn't quite read the number. Again, they have long hair hanging on the middle of their back, and I can't see these numbers. That maroon on dark gray is hard enough to read without hair blocking it, but hit on the outside, hard one that time. Lavin Maddox digs it out. Ostra, great dig by the libero for the Tigers. They pass this one over. Little miscommunication, but the Chargers are going to come away with a hit on this one. Ostra. Back row attack that time by number 12. That was Snoozy. Lots of good hits here by Harrisburg. Sioux Falls Christian is playing great defense. Another really good rally, just like we started off with. There's a block and a dig, and just can't quite come up with that one. That serve in the net for the Chargers. And service error will give the ball back to the Tigers, and number 5, Gabrielle Zachariasen, the freshman outside hitter. Back to serve. Good serve. And there comes Lems again. She's going to be blocked in the middle. The Chargers managed to dig that one out of the net. I see that, how Ostra got that. I'm going to take a look at this again. Here's Ostra just one more time. Good awareness just to pump it over. And again, the Tigers caught a little bit off guard on that one. So Chargers now leading, in command of this one so far, 12-4. Push to the outside that time, a nice hit. That's going to be off of Barber. Great effort by Lems in the back row to try to get there, but the senior can't do it. Love to see the effort these teams are putting in, just diving all over. Maggie Meister now the sophomore libero for the Tigers with her first serve. That's cross court. Nice serve. Barber sets up the middle. Ostra pounds it down. Take a look here as Ostra and Sioux Falls Christian in system right there. They had options. Nice job. Maggie Keeper's now serving. Set to the outside. Hit over. That was number 10, Stiff. That one's going to be blocked. She reloads and tips this time. Bio with a good decision. Chargers playing smart here at the net. Not just hitting everything, but instead doing things like that right there. And the Tigers can't get to it. And Coach Costain says, I want to talk about it again. Her second time out this set. I want to take a minute to welcome our newest Platinum Diamond membership, Tiffany. Thanks for watching. Just so you know, Tiffany, that Platinum Diamond membership comes at a cost. So donations will be appreciated. So Chargers up here by 9 in the first set. And doing a great job offensively of mixing up both the hits and the tips, but defensively is where it starts. And the Tigers have been hammering some balls at the Chargers, but the Chargers have been able to dig them out and get them back. So see if they can continue that. We also want to thank Tallgrass Wealth Management for sponsoring tonight's game. You see that up in your upper right-hand corner. Set to the middle this time. Good hit. Again, the Chargers trying to dig that one out, but they are going to have to let that one go into the stand. So a good hit that time. I believe that was number 10, Sierra Stiff, the senior middle hitter. Good serve that time. Barber sets the outside. Biles' big hit. That's going to be long. No tip. So the Tigers trying to call their way back into this, have a couple of good offensive attacks, and back to serve now is number 11, Hybertson. I think that was Ostra in the middle. Let's take a look. The big hit here is Sioux Falls Christian. They were in system there, and she finds the space on the floor. So Chargers getting it right back. Ostra rotating back to serve right in front of the student bench. It's blackout night tonight. That was an overpass. That's going to be tipped down by Peyton Popema. The senior outside hitter. Ostra serve is a little bit long. That one sailed a little bit on her. It's kind of a floater. So the serve back in the Tigers' hands. It will be Snoozy, the sophomore. Barber back sets the Bile this time. She's going to go long as the line judge has to move out of the way of that one. So a hitting error on that one on Bile. She took a pretty big swing. So Snoozy continuing to serve here. Set to the outside there for the Chargers. Nicely dug out. Set across for the Tigers. That's going to go off a double block. Dug out. And that's going to be at the net. This is just a little too easy. And that's just punched right back over. Down the line that one goes. What a great pass that was. That one's going to be hit a little bit long. That first pass, what a beautiful dig and a pass that was right on the setter's hands. I want to say that was either Peyton Popema or Ellie Limbs. I think I want to say that was Popema. You can't underestimate how important that is, that first pass. And there again, just getting that right to where the setter can have an option. That was a little bit of an overpass on that one, but nevertheless, you get those first touches right to the setter, then you've got options. And the Chargers doing a nice job of that here. Harrisburg now only down by 4. They have managed to cut this to 4. Barber with the back set to Bile. Big hit right there, and Bile's going to hit that one down. Let's take a look at that one again right here. Instead of going down the line, she goes cross court. Great angle on that. Lavin Maddox, we've completed rotation here as libero for Sioux Falls Christian serves that one. Nice attack that time. Almost looked like it was going to go out. And a mishit on that one by the setter. Going to be called for a lift. So it was a really nice attack and a really good dig by the Chargers. Lavin Maddox now. The lead is 6. Set to the outside, pushed over. Barber's going to go cross court. Popham, winds up. And that one's going to be pushed a little bit wide. Tigers are looking for a tip. Neither linesman nor the upper referee called one, so point Chargers. Right down into that corner again goes Maddox. The back set for the Tigers, huge hit. Maddox with the dig. Back the other way. Nice dig by the libero. Back row attack. That one's going to have a little too much juice on it. And so the Chargers have reached 20 here. Just a few plays ago, the Tigers had cut it to 4. Now the Chargers up by 8. Maddox continuing to serve nicely right down that line. This one's going to be pushed off the block right back to the Tigers. Set in the middle this time. Another dig. That's going to go wide, though. Ustra's dig there in the back row. Almost came up with that one. So the Tigers definitely a hard-hitting team, fun to watch, and the Chargers getting their work cut out for them defensively here. Set to the middle with Lems, big hit, block. A joust at the net. Lems throws that one over, just back and forth. Here we go, and that one's going to go off of Maddox. Tigers win that point. Most of that one fought right at the net. Number 10, Sierra Stiff, senior middle hitter, back now to serve for the Tigers, trying to keep them in it. That was right past the line. It's close. Brietta Timms subbing in now into that front row for the Chargers as Barber, the setter, goes back to serve. They continue to serve that back corner. Barber setting Lems. There's a big hit. A little short set right here by Barber to Lems. And that one just goes right into the corner. Nice job right there. Let's watch it one more time. Barber serving again. Chargers doing a nice job. Just one service error so far this game. That's going to be a block. Let's take a look at who had that one. I think that was Brietta Timms on the outside, stuffing that one, much to the delight of Allie Lenz with the assist. Off of the net, Harrisburg manages to get it over, so the Chargers have an opportunity right here. Big hit. What a dig. Great dig. We'll show you that one in just a second. The tip this time, another dig. So some good defense here by the Tigers. Come flying in. Middle hit, block that time. This is a great point here. We've got digs, we've got blocks, we've got swings, we've got tips, we've got digs again. Outside. Ooh, that's an angle. That's tough. Great job keeping it alive. Big swing that time. Maddox off the light. Nice pass to the libero and a short set. Wow. What a point. And it's that one's going to be tooled off of the block. I want to show you like 4 replays here. Here's the first one. Watch this dig by Harrisburg. One-handed. Beautiful. And then the next one right here. Again, another dig. And that one goes over. And we're ready to serve here, so I can't show the other replays, but great defense there by the Tigers. Worked hard for that point. Lems with a big swing on that one. Here comes Allie Lems going deep, and she's got the Chargers at set point here in the first set. Peyton Popham of the senior serving. Good pass that time by the Tigers. A kind of a tip over. Here's an opportunity for the Chargers to put this one away. It's tipped over, and here is the final point right here. That was Brietta Timms pushing that one off of the block of the Tigers to take the first set, 25-15. The Chargers win the first set, and we will be back here in just a minute. Stay with us, and thanks again for joining us tonight. All right, let's take a look quick at some of the highlights from the first set. I want to show you, these were from the same point right here. I want to start first with this one, a defensive play by the Tigers, by the libero. Look at that dig right there, great effort. Another defensive play by the Tigers right here as this one was dug out and just put over. Again, it's still on the same play. The Tigers winding up and hitting that one, and then you've got Lavin Maddox digging that one out. And the Tigers come back then with the final swing of this point, and Lavin Maddox can't quite reach that one, but the Chargers coming back right here with a big swing by Ellie Lems. Several kills in the first set. And then this finished it off right here. Brietta Timms, the Chargers winning that first set 25-15. Let's look at a couple more from this set. Got a block right here by Lems and Timms. And the Chargers right here with a set to Lems again going opposite corner. A back set to Taylor Bile. She's getting it done for the Chargers tonight. And they are just cruising right here. A nice hit that time off of the Chargers for a Tiger point. But the Chargers take the first set 25-15, and we're back here now for the start of the second set. Chargers still in the huddle, or excuse me, the Tigers still in the huddle. Chargers out on the floor. Now the Tigers coming out on the floor. Thanks, Cindy Yoder, for checking the replay and for becoming a Diamond member. That Platinum Diamond membership can be yours for a free parking spot. The Tigers now ready to start off the second set. They kind of fell behind a little bit early in the first set. We'll see what they can do here in the second set. And we're underway. Second set now. Hit over by Popema. Dug out and pushed wide for the hit. That one's going to be long, though. So a hitting error to start the second set is going to give Chargers a 1-0 lead, and substituting in is Timms. Barber going to serve. Nice serve right down the line that time. And the hit, back row, dug nicely. Good pass right there. Outside, that's going to be a little bit too hard, but the down linesman said there was tipped. And so that's going to be a Charger point as Peyton Popema wound up on that one, and it looked like she hit it long, but it actually was just tipped off of a Tiger. Nice pass that time by the libero. That one's just going to be pushed over. Set to the middle. Ellie Lems pushes that one over. And that was nicely done into space right there. Almost looked like she had the two hands on that one. Check this one out right here. That was a headsy play, as you see Lavin Maddox diving for that. So 2-1 now. That's going to find the net. So a service error on Sierra Stiff, the senior. Gives the ball back to the Chargers, and the senior Peyton Popema with the opportunity here in the second set early. That one's off the block, but it did hit the antenna, so Chargers come away with that point. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Michael Grunenboom and the pep band tonight. If you were here at the beginning, they did a great job playing some of our favorites. And a little Journey in there. Little Sweet Caroline, among some other ones. And Grunenboom just has that pep band, the jazz band, the high school band, the marching band, all finely tuned. They are a well-oiled machine, so we're so grateful for his talents and their talents. 4-2 now. That one's going to find the net. And that was Samuels, a senior. So a few service errors costing the Tigers some momentum here early as Lems, the senior, goes back, and she serves right down that line. Well, I'd say 75% of the Chargers serves have been right down that line. Nice hit that time. You see it coming right here. Big hit that time and a kill for the Tigers. Barber set to the middle. That's going to be long or wide, rather. A little too much juice on that one. I want to give a shout out to Jacob Pettengill, who is watching us out in his deer blind tonight, in his deer stand. I'm sure he's got the volume turned way down. He probably just missed a big 5x5. That one's going to fall. That one won't miss the floor. And the Tigers now have pulled it even, 5-5, as the coach is on her feet, directing the players. Tigers with the serve here. Gabrielle Zachariasen, the outside hitter, 5'11 freshman. And this is the first time I believe that the Tigers have led tonight. They lead 6-5 here early in the second set. Nice pass. Barber with a nice set. And there was no denying that. That was beautiful. Check this out right here. Oh, man, Ulster had just the perfect set, and approach was just nailed that one. Little joust at the net. Chargers, good job by Ellie Lenz to keep that alive. The Chargers get it over. A set to the middle. There's two Tigers in the middle, and the Chargers kind of on the defense here, but they're managing to dig them out. The Tigers reload. That will not be denied. So the Tigers finding some life right here in the second set. Nicely done right there. And the Chargers find themselves down just by one, but in a position that they haven't been too much so far in this match. And we know volleyball is a game of momentum. The Tigers seem to have a little bit at their back right now as the libero puts that one across. And Biles just going to pass that one over, so an opportunity for the Tigers to go. That one's going to be tipped over and find the floor. That's Snoozy. Meister now, the sophomore, with the serve. That one's going to hit the net. So that's at least their third service error of this set, and that's cost the Tigers a little bit of momentum here as they are still in the lead by one, but Chargers looking to take control here as Ostra will serve. Set to the outside, a block. That was actually not blocked. The ref is going to call that as a 4 hits as it hit the tape. A back set to the outside, a big swing, dug up nicely. And that one's just going to be passed over just a little bit, and the Tigers take advantage of that one and put it away, maintaining that 1-point edge. Big swing and a serve that time by Stiff. That one's going to hit the net. Point to the Tigers. Coach Wassener up, encouraging her team. Big serve that time by Stiff. A set to the outside and a swing. What a dig by the libero. A swing again that time. A pass right on the setter's hands. In system, here they come. That's going to be long. Chargers get the point. Take a look at this effort again by the libero. This was the second. Just a great effort right there, and man, to put that right on the setter with one arm, tough to do. Set to the middle, and a huge block that time. The wall right here. Chargers tie it up at 10-10 with that block. That was a nice hit right there on the outside for the Tigers. Right on the seam. It did catch the hands of a couple of those blockers. which took a little bit off of it and made it more difficult for that back row to dig that one out. But nicely done. Lems that time. She will not be denied, I don't think, anyhow. They're looking around to see if it was tipped. And actually, it was not tipped. The down linesman now giving the up ref the official sign that it was out. I think they thought it was tipped, but it was not. And so that's kind of an important point there, as they're actually going to have a little conference, I believe, here and talk about this. They looked a little unsure. I wish I had a replay on that, and I don't. I apologize. But that one was hit, and it ended up out. The discussion will be as if there was a tip, because this is obviously a big play here as the Tigers trying to maintain that lead and Chargers trying to draw even. I want to take just a minute to thank Tallgrass Wealth Management. They're sponsoring tonight's game, and they are providing a free meal to every player on all of the teams tonight. They're giving some Jimmy John's. And now they will say that it was tipped after the little conference they had at the net. They're going to call a tip on the Tigers, and so that's going to tie everything up. So it's a big moment right there to see if the Chargers can make things shift here just a little bit, regain that lead. Lavin Maddox, the junior, now back to serve. She floats that one over. Tigers go outside. That's off the block of Lems. Dug out, hit over. That's going to be hit a little too far wide. So we're back and forth. This second set has definitely been entertaining. It's been back and forth, very close the whole way. That serve was by Stiff. Lems with a big hit. That's going to find its way off of the block and to the floor. Big swing that time, and Lems pushes that one through. So Barber now serving. It's all tied up at 12. We've had ties at 10, 11, and 12. That one's going to be an ace. The sophomore right down the line. Student section encouraging her with the ace chant. Nice serve across court. Maybe it caught her off guard a little bit because most of them have been going down the opposite line. Pop him on the outside with a big block that time. Look at this block right here. No, nothing doing right there. So Tigers get the ball back, and we're tied at 13. Deep serve that time. Barber's going to have a quick set to Lems. Great dig. I'm not sure what she called, but I think it may have been somebody in the net. Let's take a look here as, somebody touched the net, but that was an awesome dig. Again, so impressed with that sophomore libero for the Tigers. She is all over the place. Lavin Maddox, nicely done there. Outside hit. Ulstra's going to get the kill. Chargers now able to reverse that 2-point lead that the Tigers had a little bit ago. Up 15-13 in the middle portion of this second set. And we've got a replay here. The up coach, or the up ref rather, wants to talk to Allie Lems, the captain for Sioux Falls Christian. Not sure exactly what she's inquiring about, but as they have a little discussion. Trying to figure out what's going on. Lems now is going to relay the information to Darcy Wassenaar. And I see some smiles, so I'm not sure what that's about, but I think they may have asked Coach Wassenaar to stay in her coaching box. I'm not quite sure. But nevertheless, the other coach now wants an explanation or something. I'm not sure. Oh, there's a rotation going on here. Rotation error. Somebody's. Nothing like a few moments to kind of break up the momentum of this set here as the Chargers waiting to serve. They're going to give the ball back to the linesman until this all gets settled, straightened out. But I was mentioning before, Tallgrass Wealth Management sponsoring tonight's game, and every player from every team will get free Jimmy John's after their games. So thank you, Tallgrass, for sponsoring tonight's contest. Still trying to figure out the rotation here for the Tigers. Not sure if it's going to cost anybody any points. We'll see. Both coaches now at the scorer's table with the down ref. All right. Well, I think we're ready to go here. Took about 3 minutes to figure out, but the score stays the same, 15-13. Papama serving. Set to the outside for the Tigers. That's tipped over, and it's going to find the floor. So Tigers pull to within one here. Samuels, the senior, back to serve. Good serve that time, dug out by Maddox. The hit by Ostra. That's going to be dug out by Libero for the Tigers. Big hit off the block. Great effort right there for the Chargers. That was Papama. Another nice dig for the Tigers. Love the effort here. And a great dig by Lavin Maddox. Check this out right here. What an effort. Let's see if we can get this right here. Watch this dig in the back row. Oh, it's just off the screen. You can't see it. But that sets up this right here as Lems puts that down. Great job. Another nice dig right there by Barber. And that one, I believe, is going to go off the top of the net, although there was a touch. It does fall in. So another just back and forth here, 1 point game. Just awesome volleyball. Love of the defense. Have to appreciate the effort that both teams are given tonight. There's a swing at the net. That's going to be a Tiger that's in the net. And so that's going to give Sioux Falls Christian a 2 point lead. As Maggie Keepers is going to serve. Set to the outside. A big hit. That's going to be tooled off the block, and the Tigers get the point back. So Chargers go up by 2. Tigers get one back. Chargers go up by 2. Tigers get one back. They have not been able to pull even, I believe, since it was 13-13. We'll see what happens here as the sophomore libero, Meister, with the serve. Oh, and that is an ace. Oh, that was tough. That was floating. Kind of had a little bit of knuckle action on it, and it falls right on the line, so they pull even. 17 all. Meister had some unbelievable plays tonight with the digs. There is a rotation error that on the Chargers, so Tigers go up 1 point here. So a 3 point swing just like that for the Tigers. Meister continuing to serve. And Wassenaar maybe just wants a little clarification, but they got it figured out. Meister with a nice serve that time. Sioux Falls Christian in the middle. That one's going off the net. Oh, look at this effort right here. Oh, the fans loving it. Chargers winning that point. That's going to bring a lot of people to their feet. Look at this effort. It's awesome right here. Just getting enough to get that up, and then that effort right there, and Maddox gets that back over. I don't know how in the world she did that. Just incredible. Great swing by Bile right there in the middle. We haven't heard her name in a little while. And that one Maddox can't get to, as the Tigers are going to get that one to fall. So, maintaining the 1-point advantage. Here comes the serve. Chargers looking to go outside this time to Popema. Didn't put a lot on that one. Tigers looking to go middle. Maybe not quite set where the middle hitter was thinking it was going to be. A big hit. That's going to go wide, though. So the Tigers, the first team to 20 here. And Wassenaar wants to take a quick timeout to talk about it. But, folks, if you're not enjoying this one, let me just show you a couple of replays here. Check this one out right here. That effort right there is the reason why the Chargers make it so tough for teams to score against them. And the Tigers have pounded the ball at the Chargers tonight, but the Chargers have dug out a lot of balls. But Chargers find themselves down by 2 and got a little bit of work to do after winning the first set 25-15. I want to mention that the cross-country teams, the boys and girls cross-country teams, get to compete at state this weekend in Huron. So we want to wish our cross-country teams the best as they compete under the leadership of head coach Luke Vanderleest. And it looks like it's going to be actually very warm for a cross-country meet. Contrast that with last year. I think out in Rapid City they were running in the snow. This year it's going to be in the 70s. Here we go. It's 20-18. Tigers leading. Barber right at the net. Bile with a big swing, and that's going to get one back for the Chargers right here. A nice set. Huge swing. And they can't come up with a block. Lavin Maddox now back to serve. A set to the middle this time. That's going to go in the corner, and that's going to find the corner right in front of the linesman. Chargers elected to let that one go, and that decision is going to cost them a point. Chargers passing this one over. So an opportunity here for the Tigers to come in system. They go outside, and that's going to be off the block. So the Tigers with some nice offense right here. As they're in system right there. Now up by 3, the biggest lead of either team, I believe, in this set. And the Chargers are going to call a quick timeout. We're going to be back in about 30 seconds for the finale of this second set. Stay with us. All right, so we are late in the second set, and the Tigers have taken a 3-point lead. But don't count the Chargers out yet. They have played tremendous defense. But the Tigers have definitely got their stripes this set, as that is a great serve. A back set this time on a slide. Ellie Lems, and that's going to be in. Just what the Chargers needed right here. The back set, and then Allie Lems on this slide. She uses all of the court to keep that one in. Chargers get one back. Barber serving. She's been serving right down the line here, deep in the corner, and that's where she goes. Set to the middle that time. Big swing, and the Tigers again. They are finding some offense here in the second set. That was a huge swing that time. I believe that was number 14, Samuels, the senior, the 6'1" senior. Barber goes middle. Lems. Good defense by the Tigers that time. A block there by Timms. Denies the pushover here as you see Timms go up. That ball goes straight down to the floor. So we're trading points here. Chargers still down by 2. Popham was serving. They've been serving consistently into that corner. That one's a hard one to dig out of the net, but they do so nicely. It's going to be a little joust at the net. As they regroup, they go back set. Big swing. Barber almost got to that one, but it lands right in front of the Chargers bench. And now the Tigers have a set point. So Samuels to serve here, set point for the Tigers. It goes off the tape. Chargers with an opportunity. Lems with a big swing. And Lem says, not so fast. I'll try to see that point one more time. I think she's swinging harder and harder every time she gets it. That had some velocity on it. And if you are a math teacher, like a great math teacher like Shelly Skinner, you can define velocity. That one with maybe just a little too much. The final point in this set. And that's going to be 25-22. The Tigers taking the second set to even all things up. We're tied 1-1. Thanks for joining us here tonight, and we'll be back in a few minutes for the start of set 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank Tallgrass Wealth Management for sponsoring tonight's game. And once again, Tallgrass is providing meals for all of the players from each of the teams. For their sponsorship tonight, we want to thank Tallgrass Wealth Management for sponsoring tonight's contest.
Well, let's take a look at some of the replays from tonight's second set, brought to you by Tallgrass Wealth Management. We're just going to look at some of the plays here. Lems having some huge swings in that second set. It was back and forth, tied many times. That one's just a great defensive effort by the Chargers to get a lot of these hard hits from the Tigers. Back over, Lems putting that one down. Here's a hit by the Tigers right there. A great effort by Barber to dig that one out. Nothing easy, that's for sure. That was an ace right there by the libero. That one pushed over, and then the effort right there. That was, I think, the play of the set right there. Just going to show that one to you one more time. As I think it was Peyton Popham tracked that one down, got just enough on it to let Lavin Maddox put that one back over. And then that's that point right there put away by the Tigers. A couple more here. Big swing by Bile. She manages to get that one through the block. Tigers coming right there. The big swing. And the slide, we haven't seen too much of that. It's from Ellie Lems right there, coming out of the middle. And a set to the middle the other way. Big hit for the Tigers. So We are about to get ready for, or about to start set 3. Thanks again for tuning in and watching tonight. Appreciate all of our viewers, all of our Diamond Plus members. A shout out to Mr. Bohr if he's watching tonight. He's usually watching these games. Lavin Maddox ready to serve for the Chargers. When she served set 1, she led off with at least 4 or 5 good serves right away. We'll see what happens here. The Tigers have made this a contest. A set now to Lems, a big hit, and a block by the Tigers. They get the first point of the third set. And that's going to be Stiff, the senior, with the serve. Peyton Popema going to pass that one over. A little pass set there. Tigers keeping it alive. Good effort right there by Maddox with the one hand. Set to the outside and a hit down the line. That's going to find the floor. So something we haven't seen all night was the Tigers coming out to the 2-0 lead. Putting a little pressure on the Chargers now. Good pass that time to Barber. She's going to set Lems. She's going to tip that one over, and that's going to find the floor. So good decision by Lems there to win the point for the Chargers. Barber right to the middle that time. A set to the outside, a big hit. Nicely dug by Ostra. And that's going to give Lems an opportunity to elevate. Lems provides so much energy for the Chargers team. Every point, I think she expends almost more energy celebrating than she does with the hit sometimes. That one's going to be in the net. Passed over, kept alive. Good headsy play right there. Outside now, Peyton Popema. And I want to emphasize pop because there was some pop on this hit. Man, she got a hold of that one. Even in slow motion, that one was fast. The senior outside hitter must get that from her mother, Wendy. Outside now, Popema again, tipping this time. Kept alive. Middle again. Big swing. That's going to fall on the Chargers side. The Tigers, it's hard to tell for just a second, but the Tigers get that point. All tied at 3. And this could be a battle here in this third set. The second set, certainly back and forth, several ties before the Tigers pulled away to win it 25-22. Popema with a big hit that time. So some big swings by the outside hitter, senior, and she's going to go to the back row now and serve. Opportunity here with a swing from the Tigers as Barber's going to go outside to Ostra. Nice pass that time by the libero Meister. Back and forth we go. This was a good one. Good defense, good offense, both sides. Back row attack that time by Popema. And she's going to get that one to fall. I sense maybe some of these girls maybe just getting a little bit tired out here. They should be in shape at this time of the season, but I tell you, as many times as they've had to dive on the floor tonight, it's got to wear on you. That one's right down the line. That's going to be off the block and a .1 for the Tigers. So Harrisburg serving, that's going to be number 5, Zachariasen, the freshman. And that's going to hit the tape and fall for an ace. Oh, it's tough to defend that. Right here, just off the top of the net to the floor. Not much you can do on that one. She ties things up. Zachariason's hit that time. Nice serve. Barber goes middle. Lem's going to put that one away. Lem's electing to hit this one rather than tip it. Good choice. And the senior will now rotate back to serve. Set to the outside, but that's going to be a mishit on the setter. Hybertson, the senior setter, having a good call for a double hit there. She didn't set that one cleanly, and Chargers get a point. An overpass on that one's going to give Ostra an opportunity to dump it down. So the Chargers all of a sudden down by 2 at the start of this one, but now up by 3. So things kind of shifting quickly. We'll see how long Coach Costain lets her team play here. And that's going to be an ace. And she does call a timeout. So Costain calls a timeout. The Harrisburg Tigers want to talk about it. And we'll be back in just a minute. Don't go away. All right, so you saw some home student section there, having some fun. And we're right back for the this third set here. Chargers leading 9-6. Meister's serve is good. Barber's set, and a little push over, a little too close to the net there. The big back row attack, but that's going to be wide. And that was Zachariason's attack. No touch. Maggie Keepers comes in, the junior. Nice serve by Keepers. Big attack that time. It's going to be in, and it was, I believe, tipped. Either way, it's a point for the Tigers right here. Nice approach and a big hit. Iverson setting that one. That swing is going to be wide. No tip. The Chargers now with a 4-point advantage in the third set. The Tigers had a lot of momentum. They fought really hard in that second set to win that second set. And it just seems like the Chargers have stolen a little bit of that energy back. We'll see what happens here. Nice pass that time to the setter. Big hit. That time is going to fall. And as soon as I say lost some energy, she says, no, we haven't. I believe that was number 14, Samuels, the senior, 6'1", putting that one down. Barber going to back set to Bio. Great effort right there by Meister to keep it alive, but nobody there to follow up. So Lavin Maddox now with the serve. She goes right down that line. Good pass. And a short set. Lems gets a partial block on that. And Peyton Popema with a big swing on the outside. Dug out of the net and just passed over. So the opportunity, setter dumps that one. Kept alive. A big swing, no tip. Chargers ball, I tell you, that was a big swing and it didn't miss by much, but you can't quite see that corner on your screen. But that was just a few inches long. Set to the outside, another big swing. That one's kept alive with a going cross court there. Sioux Falls Christian. It was a little bit of a miscommunication right there. Glad those girls didn't collide. They've collected themselves, and Lems now, she's going to be blocked. But take a look at this one. We'll see if it, you see, coming from the back, that was a little collision where Ostra kind of ran into the back of Barber. But Lem's going for that one. I think that hit mostly tape. Papama with a big swing. Boy, that one was tipped, and it doesn't matter. It was down, and the Tigers have found their swing again here in the third set, but they're still down by 3. Both teams working so hard. That one's going to go right down the line. And a back set on the slide. Lems is going to tip that one over. Nicely done. Chargers increase the lead as Meister comes back into the game for the Harrisburg Tigers. And the sophomore Barber now serving from your left side. That one's off the net. Nicely dug out. Just pushed over, so an opportunity. Although Barber couldn't quite get around Timms right there, so Chargers weren't able to fully attack on that one. And a block by Lems is going to land on the Chargers' side. The tip, partial block, I should say. The tip off of Lems right there. Couldn't quite get all of that one. So Tigers keeping it close here in the third set. Both teams battling. Nice serve that time. That was just absolutely died when it got over the net. Check this out right here. It just found the floor. Man, did that thing sink quickly. So nice ace right there. Tigers pull within 2. Another good serve as Barber puts it up for Lems. Big swing, but a little too high. No tip on that one. And the Tigers have rolled off 3 in a row here to cut it to 1. Keep serving that same spot. A tip this time to Lems. Big swing. That one's going to find the ground. And there is Timms. Could show you any number of those tonight, but that one is a big point, is to keep the Chargers in the lead here and kind of cut the momentum as the Tigers had 3 in a row. This is going to be a tough angle to get over, and the Tigers will not be able to get that one over. Peyton Papama now serving. Chargers leading by 3 in this third set. That one is just long. The line judge called it right away. Hard to tell from here, but that was long. Barber now setting the outside. Ostra adjusting nicely, as it was just a little bit over her head. She kind of had to take a sidestep to her left to get all of that one. Nice hit that time by the Tigers. Chargers digging it out as they do. Meister passes, a set, a big swing. That's going to fall right in front of Bile. Boy, Bile looked like she had that thing blocked, but she trapped it into the net. Meister now serving. Barber sets the outside. A big swing by Bile. Meister set. And that one is going to be long. Looking for a tip. The up ref calls that out. And the Harrisburg Tigers are in disbelief. They can't believe that one wasn't tipped. So the Chargers now with a 3-point lead. As the teams continue to battle here, a hit on the outside. That's blocked by Bile. So a nice block right here gives the Chargers a 4-point lead. Tigers going to have to claw their way back into this one if they want to stay in this thing. And that's keepers right down the line. A back set, a big swing that time. That's going to find the floor. So good attack right there by the Tigers. Keepers can't quite come up with that and had some heat on it. Still a 3-point lead for the Chargers. And that's the setter, Hybertson, hitting that one over. Kept alive at the net. A big swing deep into the corner. Almost up into the rafters. Bile going for the big swing. She's going to get the kill. And that one's going to tool off the block and out of bounds. Another happy fan in the front row. Right down the line. Set to the outside this time. Big swing. And the Tigers can't come up with that one. So the Chargers now have a 21-16 lead. The largest of this third set. They lead by 5. And they continue to serve. Ostra serving. And the junior serve is good. Tigers pass that one over. Chargers trying to get things going here. That one's gonna fall. Wasn't quite sure if she was going to take a full swing or not, but she said, yep. And the Tigers turn around and let that go right into the corner. So Chargers leading now 22-16. They've pulled away a little bit here. Gotten some momentum in this third set. We want to thank again Tallgrass Wealth Management for sponsoring tonight's game. We want to thank Jeremy Timms. We also want to take a minute to wish the cross-country teams well as they go on the road for another state championship. This time in Huron, it should have a nice weekend to run. And some of you are saying, well, it's never nice enough to run. But to those cross-country kids, they'll run in snow, they'll run in wind, they'll run in cold, they'll run in hot, whatever. Uphill, downhill. Put on a lot of miles during the season. So here comes Ostra after the timeout. See if the Harrisburg Tigers can stop any of the momentum that the Chargers have right now. But that's not going to do it. A mishit by Samuels that time into the net. And the Chargers looking to take set 3. Just 2 points away. Ostra serving. Cross court again. Nice serve. And that's going to be an ace. That is just deceiving. They've been serving the other side all night, and then Ostra comes up and she just flatlines that thing right across. I don't even know how that stays in. It's just a tough angle right there. We'll see if she does it again. Certainly does. That one's going to float on her, though. So on set point, she serves it long. Not very many service errors tonight for the Chargers. They've done a terrific job of serving. That one just a little too long, and the Tigers are going to have to roll off some points here to stay in this one. Chargers just needing 1. They pass that one over. Set to the middle, the tip. An opportunity right here on the outside. A big swing, blocked. Peyton reloads. A great effort right there on the libero to dig that one out. They push it deep. Dug out. Big swing by Bile. Oh my goodness. Meister keeps that one alive. Harrisburg will not quit. And a tip on the outside. Oh! Somehow keep that one alive. Love the effort these girls are playing. A block. Kept alive again right there by the Chargers. A big hit, a block, still alive. Swing. And we're going to have like 30 highlights just from this 1 point. Big swing on the outside. Both teams giving it all they got. Through the rafters. And it's mishit. And I feel like the Harrisburg Tigers just won that set just in that 1 point. It brought half of their fans to their feet. What a competitive volley that was. Man, you have to appreciate neither team giving up on any of those balls. And then the Harrisburg Tigers come away with an ace. So trying to get a little bit of momentum back, and Wasserman says, hey, man, this is a good time for a timeout, but Well, we're going to wait until between the sets to show you some replays from that incredible volley. I don't know how many times that thing went over the net. It must have gone back and forth about at least 10 times. Bodies flying everywhere. And just when you think it's down, they just somehow they dig it out, get it back over. There were several attacks. That last one right there just in the net, just a little bit of a mistimed ball for Papama. But you got to hand it to the Tigers not giving up on that set. They were down 24-17, and they just didn't give up on that 1 point. You can see they're kind of like talking to each other, like trying to catch their breath. Definitely going to be tired after tonight's match. Big swing that time. They are not playing cautiously at all. Biles going to put that one away. And that'll do it for the third set. Check this out as Bile puts the final point of that set away. And that brings Charger fans to their feet. We'll be back in just a couple minutes with some highlights. The Chargers take the third set 25-19, I believe it was. And so we'll go to our fourth set here in just a few minutes. We'll be back in a minute or so with some highlights from that third set. Stay with us. All right, we're back. We're just going to show you some highlights from the second to the last point real quick right here. What a great effort. Chargers firing right there. Meister digging that one out. The Chargers on the other side coming back, hitting it again. Meister somehow digs that one out, and Harrisburg hits it over. Chargers again trying to tip it this time. And just when you think, oh, it's going to go out, Meister saves that one. I'm not saying it's the Meister show, but here's another one from the Chargers digging that one out. And Harrisburg unable to put it away. And then you had this right here. Again, hit up. They chase it down. And what an awesome. That was all from one rally, one volley, back and forth. And we're ready to start the fourth set. That one's going to dribble for an ace over the net. And Harrisburg maybe taking a little bit of momentum away from just how hard they fought in the last few points from that third set. That serve is good. And Lems going to hit that one a little bit long. So we saw this last set where the Tigers went up 2-0 before the Chargers come back to win that third set. So Chargers leading 2-1. Barber The outside now, off of the block. Tigers hunt that one down, come right back with a hit. That's going to be a hitting error, though, on number 5, Zachariasen, the freshman. So that one was hit into the net, and Barber will go back to serve. Chargers hoping, I think, to close this one out, obviously, in the 4th set here, as both teams looking a little exhausted after the end of that last set. Chargers dig that one out, and Lems comes with a big hit. That's going to go wide, but it was tipped. Lems having a fantastic night from that middle. A lot of big swings. She's got to be tired after this set, or after this match, I should say. Barber now serving. Sophomore, middle of the back row. Meister digs it out. The set up, and a big hit that time. Nicely done by Harrisburg. A back row attack. So a nice back row attack right there by the Tigers. And they maintain their 1-point lead. A set to the outside now. Popema, that's going to go off the tape and fall on the Chargers side. So a 2-point lead again for Harrisburg. Miss Mulder asked a very good question. Who are these little ball girls? She's been intrigued by them. And point for the Chargers right there. The ball girls doing a great job of chasing down these balls in between the points, and passing them around and distributing them. But as Miss Mulder recognized, not only can they pass, they can bump, set, and spike it themselves at a young age. So future Chargers right there helping out the team, chasing down the balls tonight. Here's a big hit from the outside. That's Ostra. Ostra with a big swing, goes cross court and a sharp angle, and that falls, and the Chargers tie it all up at 4 in the 4th set. So it's 4-4-4. And Popema serving. Just a tip over, see if the Chargers can get to this one. Nicely done by Barber. That's going to be blocked, though. Good serve right there. Chargers back setting this one across. Timms back the other way. Both of those hits catching some of the net. And that one's not going to be able to get over for the Chargers. So, again, the Tigers with a 2-point lead. This is the 3rd time they've had that 2-point lead in this 4th set. And Samuels, the senior, big cross-court serve. It's going to be good. Ostra on the outside. That's blocked. Lems takes it out. Barber sets the outside. Popema dug out by Meister. Big hit. That's going to be a hitting error, though, again on the freshman, Zachariasen. Incredible dig here by Meister again as she manages to get that ball up. Chargers within 1. Lems, the senior, serves right down the line. Set to the outside. The freshman, big hit that time. They're just pounding it at the Chargers, but the Chargers digging them out. It's got to be frustrating, although they're going to get that point right here. Check this out right here. That one was pounded and then pounded again. But the Chargers unable to come up with that one. So Tigers on the attack. That serves good. Barber sets the middle. Ostra, and that's going to be blocked. Take a look at this block right here by the Tigers. They are definitely battling here tonight, and they are serving. That one's deep. That's going to be just long. Back to another 2-point lead for the Tigers. We got a substitution. Maggie Keepers coming in for Timms. Keepers now to serve. The student section for Sioux Falls Christian love their enthusiasm and their encouragement. They've been on their feet the whole time. And for some reason, I see a lot of the Harrisburg student section is left. I'm not sure. There's a big hit into the net, another hitting error. Harrisburg not afraid to swing. And now the Chargers have it down to a 1-point lead. Keeper serving. That one's going to hit the top of the net. So a service error on Sioux Falls Christian. And that'll bring Lavin Maddox back into the game, and Meister going back to serve for the Chargers. Barber sets the middle this time. Ostra elevates. Nicely dug out by the Tigers. And a block off of Taylor Bile. Out of bounds. Is going to give the point to the Tigers, and a 3-point lead they have with Meister serving. Looking to the coach for her signal. She goes right to the middle. Barber's going to go outside this time. Biles there, but that's going to be blocked. Dug out nicely. Nice job by Lavin Maddox to keep that ball alive. And a big hit. That's going to fall. I believe that was Samuels, the senior, getting that one to fall. Wassner wants to talk about it. Chargers down by 4 in the 4th set. Don't go away. This thing isn't over yet. Chargers do lead 2-1. We'll be right back in just a minute. All right, the team's ready for action again here after their timeouts. Meister is back to serve. Tigers with a 4-point lead have definitely brought some momentum and offense into this 4th set. Barber setting Bile. Off the block it goes. A little tip that time. That's going to find the floor. The Tigers have seemed to have found a rhythm here in this 4th set. Changing things up just a little bit. Meister doing a nice job of serving here. The sophomore kind of serving consistently in that middle spot right there. Ostra goes cross court, dug out. Tigers in system here, goes cross court, and that's going to find the floor. So a hit right here on the outside. And Lavin Maddox can't quite get that one. Meister is serving that middle again. Peyton Popema digging that one out. She'll have an overhand swing. A set that was a little mistimed. They just passed that one over. Ostra hitting that one. A hit in the middle of the net. A great dig by Ellie Limbs. Can the Chargers get to it? And they do get it over. Incredible. And the Chargers are going to win that point. That is maybe right here. Check this out. This is, a great swing. And Limbs lays out for that one. It's chased down, and then the Chargers get that one over and catches the Tigers a little bit by surprise. That might just be the spark that the Chargers need. They find themselves still down by 5. Big back row attack. That's going to go off Lavin Maddox. So this attack right there keeps the momentum going for the Tigers. They're up by 6 in this 4th set, trying to push it to a 5th set. Chargers want to put an end right here. It's been a wild one, and an ace And Wassenaar looks over to the down ref and says, we're going to talk about it. 7-point lead, I think the biggest of the match for the Tigers. And they have come out in command here of this fourth set and put the Chargers on the defensive. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. We want to make a quick announcement that 1 week from today is the All Things Vocal Concert, 7 o'clock in the high school gym. It's going to feature all the choirs, all the grades 6 through 12. We got that special announcement from our Platinum Plus 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 Titanium Gold Silver member, Mr. Eric Koima himself. The All Things Vocal Concert next Tuesday, 7 p.m. It might just be as loud as the gym is going to get right here on this point, as that one's out. So a service error gives the ball back to the Chargers as Lavin Maddox. And the Chargers are in damage control here, trying to get back into this one. Little floater. A set to the middle. Off the block. A set to the outside this time. Papama coming. That one's partially blocked. Going to fall on the Tigers side as Peyton Papama takes care of business. And the Chargers get one back, now down by 5. Maddox has a nice service. Oh, I was just going to say she's had a nice night of service, of serving tonight. And then the Tigers come, boom, with that one right there. Stop me in mid-sentence. So the Tigers still up by 6. Looking to keep it that way. Back on the Chargers on the slide. Ellie Lems cross court. Nice decision right here as Lems goes with the big swing right down the lane. Tough one to dig out right there. Barber now serving for the Chargers right down the line. Good pass. The set to the outside. A big hit off the fingertips there. Chargers need to get this one over. And Papama's just going to pass that one. Opportunity here for the Tigers. They're going to short set the middle, but that's going to be hit into the net. It was a good option right here. Just a short set as the outside kind of runs and tries to meet that in the middle for a quick swing, but she hit that one in the net. So that hitting error will cost them. Back set this time. Lems, unfortunately that hit the top of the net and just kind of rolled off on the Chargers side. So the Tigers stop the Charger momentum there momentarily. Still with a 5-point lead, but they know that's not safe. Barber now setting the middle. Lems with a big swing with a huge block. Wow. The senior right there. What a big block that was by Samuels, a 6'1" senior. Chargers just need to get this one over, and they do. A big hit that time, and the Tigers have seemed to find a groove in this fourth set. They are swinging and really putting the Chargers on the defense here. No timeouts. Oh, excuse me. I think that she still does have a timeout. I thought that maybe Wassenaar took both her timeouts, but looks like she still has one. That's going to be an ace. And the Chargers now finding themselves in their biggest deficit of the night, 8 points, 20-12. Again, they would rather not go to a 5th set, but the Tigers are saying otherwise. Set to the middle. Lems tips. No call on that one, and ball's alive. Set to the outside. Just a little too far to the outside, and Papama can't get that one. So the Tigers now with a 9-point lead. Stiff serving, the senior. Good serve that time. See what the Chargers can do offensively. Lems with a big swing. That's going to fall. Chargers have some work to do as the Tigers only need 4 points to close out this fourth set. Again, it's back set this time, and the big swing, that's going to go off of the block. Good hit right there. And the redirection, not much Lavin Maddox could do about that. Good serve. Both teams doing a really nice job of serving here late in this fourth set. Not too many service errors. Big hit. Again, that was the freshman. Lems tips it. Kept alive by the freshman. A big hit that time, and Barber comes up with it. Oh, back row attack right there. Nicely done. Both teams showing what they are made of right here, but Ostra finishes that off. Popema finishes that one off nicely for the Chargers. And the Chargers trying to claw their way back. They're down by 8. Lem serving. A set to the outside. The freshman with a big hit. Nicely dug by the Chargers. And a back row attack again by Popema. Here is the sister to the last play, the twin sister right there. Popema not afraid to swing. Set to the outside. Freshman, big swing. Was there a tip? Yes, there was. So Zachariason having a big set here. Tigers now just 2 away from forcing that 5th decisive set. Barber falling away, keeping herself out of the net very nicely. Big swing right in the middle that time. Look at this. Just a quick setup, and the Tigers now set point. Looking to put this 4th set away and force a 5th, but that's not going to do it. A service error. Zachariason, the freshman, may have been just a little pumped up, a little too much adrenaline, and she's been swinging like crazy. You can see her breathing heavily down there on the floor as they're trying to put this set away, but keeper's going to have to come up with some big serves here for the Chargers. They want to stay in this one. There's a hit. Good dig that time. Then just passed over here. An opportunity for the Chargers for a point. Bio with a big swing. Partially blocked. Pushed over. We'll see where Barber goes this time. She's going outside. Ostra. She's going to get the point. One at a time, ladies. You got to get them one at a time. And Harrisburg wants to take one timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds for the finish of this 4th set. All right, the teams are back on the floor, and Chargers ready to serve here. Maggie Keepers going to have to put about 7 of them in a row here without an error. A joust at the net. That's going to be a Charger point. So again, one at a time. As Bile wins that. Little joust right there. Maggie Keepers continuing to serve. Chargers now down by 6. Good serve that time by Keepers. The back set here. Big swing and a block. A block that time. 1 point at a time. Chargers looking to keep this alive. Maggie Keepers right down the line. A hit on the outside. Another block. And that one can't be pushed over. Chargers just controlling the net right now. And with every point, one at a time, Chargers have some hope. Maggie Keepers right down the line. A set, a back row, big attack, partially blocked. Chargers, though, the outside set this time. That one's going to fall. Every time the Chargers get a point, it gets a little bit louder in here. And they've just rattled off 4 in a row after the previous timeout, and it's 24-21. The Chargers just need 3 points to pull this even. They obviously cannot give up a point, so Maggie Keeper's doing a terrific job of serving here, and the Chargers just absolutely controlling the net on those last few points with the blocks. So we'll see what the Tigers come up with here. You pretty much almost know that Keeper's going to go right down that line. So we'll see if the Tigers make any adjustments to try to get an attack. Maggie Keepers looks calm, cool, and collected back there. She's done a great job of serving. So here we go. There it is again. They're going to take a big swing, and that one is going to find the floor. Tooling off the block. Here's the final point of the fourth set. And 25-21 is the score. So we've had the first set, Chargers winning 25-15. Second set, Tigers winning 25-22. Chargers winning the third set 25-19. And then the Tigers coming back 25-21. So we will be back in just a few minutes with the fifth and decisive set. It's getting late. It is already 9:30. This game got underway just a little bit late tonight, but we'll be back for the conclusion, fifth and final set in just a few minutes. All right, we got about a minute to go here before we start the fifth and final set here tonight. Want to thank you all again for sticking with us. What a fun game of volleyball it's been to watch tonight. Both teams, just a tremendous effort, both offensively and defensively. Just some unbelievable plays and volleys, and several of them got the crowd on their feet. So just appreciate both teams' efforts tonight. And we just want to give a shout out again to the high school choir who performs a week from tonight at 7 p.m., all things vocal. And also want to wish the cross-country team good luck as they compete in Huron tonight, the boys and girls cross-country teams. And grateful for the state championship that the boys soccer team won last weekend in T, beating St. Thomas More for their third consecutive state title, so the three-peat for the Chargers. And the crowd is on their feet for the start of this fifth and final set here tonight. going to be interesting to see who comes out with the momentum, because I tell you, once the Harrisburg Tigers got the momentum, man, they just kept swinging in that fourth set. And even though the Chargers managed to rally up about 5 or 6 points at the end and almost make a comeback, Harrisburg took that one. And what a great effort right there to start out by Lavin Maddox, getting that dig. You're going to see some energy, I think, in this set. And that's going to be a big swing by Papama is going to be out. There's a good effort right here by Maddox to get that dig. Can't just show highlights of the kills. Got to show some digs, too. Barber setting the outside. Peyton Papama with a big swing. We will show that one. So it's all tied up 1-1. Chargers getting it back. And Barber back to serve. The sophomore setter. Tigers going back set right there. That's going to be tooled off the block. Big swing by the 6'1" senior. And she's going to rotate back to serve now. Getting the sign from her coach. Coach Costain has to be pleased with the effort of her team tonight to battle back and forth in this one, as well as Wassenaar. Got to be pleased as well. Lems right there with the big swing. Dug out. The back set just kind of hit over that time. Barber going outside this time. Big swing. Dug out. Can't imagine these volleys are. Nobody's going to let that ball hit the floor easily. Big swing by the freshman. Dug out, and that one finds the floor. Harrisburg going up by 2 here early in this fifth and decisive set. Samuel's serve is good. Ooh, the Chargers come with the system. That's looking for the tip. They're going to get it. That was Lems. She's been hot. Middle hitter senior there is got a lot of kills tonight. Papama now with the serve. Another senior right into the corner. That one's kind of nicely done, nicely set there. And the freshman will get the kill right between the block. Well, I did not think she could get that through there, but it just tooled right through there and found the floor. So a good hit there by Zacharias, and she had a huge fourth set. That's going to be off the tape. An overpass, and Harrisburg's crowd, for the first time tonight, you're just really hearing them get into it. That's pretty tough to defend right there. So Chargers down by 3. Hard serve that time, dug out by Maddox. Just passed over here. Well, I tell you, the Harrisburg hitters, wherever that ball is set, they are not afraid to put a full swing on that one. And that one goes off of, I believe it was off of Lems. Wassenaar wants to talk about it. Down by 4 in this fifth set. Chargers need to pick up that energy a little bit and get back on the attack. They've kind of found themselves on the defensive here in this set so far. And like I said, Harrisburg just, they're not taking anything off these swings. They are just swinging for the fences, and high percentage right now of them going in. So Chargers need to talk about what they're going to do here to get themselves an opportunity to attack and get a point back, get the service back. One of the other things that I noticed was that both teams were pretty much ready to go quickly between the fourth and fifth sets. They didn't want to waste too much time on the bench. I think Harrisburg especially, just they had that momentum going in the fourth set, and they didn't want to lose it. I think they were back out on the floor and ready to play right away. So the Chargers looking to steal back some of that momentum here. See what they get for a pass, and if they can get a good attack here coming together. Big serve by the freshman. Again, a hard one. Tipped over. A quick dump by the libero. I haven't seen that tonight too often. A back row attack now for the Chargers. kind of a controlled attack. Nicely done. Outside hit, and that's going to be tooled off the block. Seems like the Tigers have found a way to just get their hitting together, and the Chargers need a block. We need to stop here somehow. Another huge serve. There's a big hit, but that's going to be wide. So a point for the Tigers. I tell you, that Zachariason has really put the heat on these serves for the freshman. Just serving out of her mind right now. I think everyone gets harder every time she hits. You'd think she would be a little more cautious with a 6-point lead or a 5-point lead or whatever, but nope, she's going for it. It's almost like almost all or nothing right now. Something the Chargers had early was all of the momentum. But like I said, this one's been back and forth. They had all the momentum in that first game, but the Tigers fought back, won the second set. Chargers winning the third, and the Tigers winning the fourth. So it's been a very entertaining match, and we've had some great matches this season. We've seen a 5-set match against Western, a 5-set match against O'Gorman, and now a 5-set match against Harrisburg. Here's the freshman serve. She took a little off of that one. Chargers trying to dig it out of the net. They do. What a remarkable hit. That was tough. But I'm going to show you first. I don't know how they got this one over, but great presence there. But it was all for naught as the Tigers put that one away right there. That one's going to be served long, so that's her first service error. She has just wound up on every one of them, and it's paid off. But the ball back now in the Chargers' hands, and the senior Ellie Lems serving. Lems is served right down the line. And that one at the top of the net is going to be put down for the Tigers. So the Tigers now just 5 points away from winning this match with Meister, the libero, the sophomore libero serving. Her serve is good. They go to the middle. Ostra, and her attack is going to be wide. They're looking around. There is no tip. So 11-3, the Tigers have definitely taken control of this fifth set. Meister's serve, right to that middle again. Barber setting Bile, and that's going to find the floor. I think the ref ruled that down. They're continuing to play, but the down ref had ruled that as a point. Coach Costain for Harrisburg kind of looking over like, are you sure that hit the floor? But I think I even heard it from up here. Captain coming over to talk to the up ref just to make sure she gets an understanding on that ruling. Go back and relay it to her coach, I suppose. But the Chargers getting a point back there. And the coach gives the thumbs up. Okay, I get it. Maggie Keepers now, the junior for Sioux Falls Christian serving, and she rattled off some really nice serves at the end of the fourth set. We'll see if she can keep the Chargers in this one. A back set there and a big swing and a block by the Chargers. Tigers regroup. A huge swing and a great block by Taylor Bile. What a timely block that was as the freshman swung so hard at this one, but Bile just puts that down. And the Chargers get one back. Maggie Keepers deep to the middle. Outside. Big swing, but that's in the net. And the Chargers get a couple points back. Maggie Keepers continuing to serve. She's been so consistent. In the middle, back row attack that time. Whoa, that was a huge hit. I tell you, the freshman has really taken over with the hitting. She is just elevating and putting that one down with authority. Chargers elect to take that serve. By a little bit of missed time, she's saved by the Tigers. I think this one was going out as Taylor just mistimed that one to me a little bit, and it floated on her, but the Harrisburg Tiger player there touched that one. So Chargers now down by 5. They've got to do something and do it quick. Good serve that time. Here's an opportunity, and again, there's a hit right there that, they're hitting it harder than normal. Great dig, good effort right here. And they get that one over. In the middle, Bile. Somehow they get that one over. This is fun to watch, folks. What a great effort on both teams here. They are not giving up. We've seen some points tonight that just can't take your breath away. Oh, that one does not go over. Take a quick look at that one right there. They chase it down in front of the scorer's table to get that one over, and then that big hit right there. Meister just manages to get a hand on it. Exciting stuff here. The Chargers, though, only 2 points away. They've got to keep this one close. They need a point here. Barber backsetting the Bile. Big hit right there for the junior. The Chargers get their 8th point of the set, but they're going to have to put a string together here. Lavin Maddox set across the net. That's going to be off the block. Over, big hit that time. We're looking, there was a net violation. And it's going to be called on the Chargers. Well, they're doing a replay, I think. They're doing a replay. Interesting call. I don't know if both girls were in the net or what, but Lavin Maddox gets another opportunity. That one's going to be an ace. So Lavin Maddox getting the ace. And again, now the Chargers just 4 points away. You can feel the intensity growing as the Chargers edge closer. A big swing there and a block. On the outside, here come the Tigers, but the double block right there, and they put that one down. And now the Chargers down by 3. That one is going to get in the net. Another ace. And Harrisburg calls a timeout. The Chargers say, not so fast. This is our home gym. We're not going to go away quietly. And they are down by 2, 13-11. But Lavin Maddox doing a nice job of serving here and kind of putting the Tigers back on their heels, but even more than that, the block coming into play here huge as well to pull the Chargers back into this one. Now the student section trying to give the energy and encouragement to their team, jumping up and down in the stands. What a great match this has been. Thanks for joining us. If you stuck with us the whole way, you've been entertained by the effort of these ladies out here tonight. They have definitely left it all out on the floor, and they're going to be tired tomorrow, I can tell you that much. But Lavin Maddox now serving for the Chargers. Just needs a good serve, a little floater. Tigers go outside, big hit, that's going to be long. So the Chargers now within 1. And they can tie this thing. But to tell you, volleyball is just one of those games. We've got some of the parents now just standing up, a few more with each point. Maddox puts that one, same spot. They go back set this time. Big hit. Oh, that was called in. Thought maybe. We'll see if we can see it on the replay here. See if we can stop it. But that was called in, and here's set match point. Barber back setting on the slide. Lems just tips it over, trying to keep it alive. A hit, and that is going to do it. And the Tigers, with this point right here, have defeated the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers 15-12 in the 5th set. So congratulations to the Harrisburg Tigers. It was a very entertaining match tonight. Both teams leaving it all out on the floor. Chargers almost coming back in that 5th set after finding themselves way down. But don't count them out. They did a nice job on serving, nice job blocking, and just trying to claw their way back into that one. But couldn't quite get it done tonight. So the Chargers will have their, I believe, final home game next Monday night. And so hope you can join us for that one. But thanks for joining us tonight. It's been a fun volleyball match to watch. And congratulations to the Harrisburg Tigers on winning that one. And as both teams get ready for some state matches coming up, I'm sure that there'll be some good matches yet to come as they go into the playoffs and then to state. So thanks again for watching, everybody. We hope you have a great night, and we'll see you again on next Monday night for, I believe, the final home game. Have a good night.